Welcome to Ahead of the Times, where we would never lie about the RPGs our helicopter was hit by.
UK Army forms a social media team. It's part SAS, part SMS.
RadioShack goes bankrupt. Did they sell the plug that they pulled?
First glimpse of Pluto. Something something, Uranus. For the latest on the British Army, we go to our senior junior cadet, Ola.
The British Army has announced a new social media brigade, so finally, keyboard warrior will be a legitimate career choice. Warriors for the division will be drawn from people across the armed forces who have been using Facebook instead of working. Sources say the best army on social media is the Israeli army, which explains why everyone on social media loves them. Wait, am I allowed to make fun of Israelis?
I'll allow it.
Thanks, Toby. Palestine is on Twitter also. They just need a UN motion to get verified. The UK may follow their lead and set up pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Google+? Is that a black site where armies deny they have any social media presence? In some previous conflicts, coalition forces have engaged on the internet with Taliban accounts, especially that one time bin Laden checked into that compound on Foursquare. The brigade will be named after the controversial World War II special force, the Chindits, and there are some similarities. People felt those Chindits were a waste of time, and these Chindits will be targeting people who are wasting their time. They hacked through the Burmese jungle, and today's Chindits will hack Kim Jong-un's security questions. How many hole-in-ones did you hit in a row? 19. I think future wars will be fought in the court of public opinion, and foreign policy decided by which post gets more likes. Like if you want to go back to Iraq, share if you don't. For the latest on Pluto, we go to our You're Not One of Us correspondent, Toby.
NASA's New Horizons spacecraft is approaching Pluto after 9 years, where we'll finally tell it in person that it's no longer a planet. Indications are there may be less to learn about Pluto than hoped, since melting ice may give it a new face despite it being billions of years old. The news is disappointing to astronomers, but hopeful to plastic surgeons. Pluto is the largest object in the Kuiper belt, which is like the asteroid belt, but farther out and up to 200 times more massive. In fact, it's the largest known belt in the solar system outside of Mississippi. The region's said to contain thousands of bodies, but they're all incredibly cold, similar to the London Underground, Eskimo orgies, or most trendy nightclubs. The spacecraft isn't landing on the planet. Rather than risk going all the way, scientists will have to be happy with a plutonic relationship. I predict the time before arrival will be intense as NASA astronomers calculate which shirts to wear. For the latest on RadioShack, we go to our senior, might as well let him do one tech story correspondent, Ola.
RadioShack announced that it is going bankrupt in a move that threatens the US's primary source of $30 USB cables. The store's origins are in the 1920s, when the idea of a shack selling radios seemed like cutting-edge technology. Such a laughable name. What next? Carphone Warehouse? Amazon may purchase some locations now it has finished destroying their business. It's like a hermit crab eating an animal before stealing its shell. Amazon can use the locations to showcase its Kindle and Fire phones, which have struggled. In fact, to get the Fire phones moving, they may be forced to have a fire sale. Fire sale? Yeah? The stores will not disappear, as franchisees can continue to operate the stores for as long as they want to sell Blackberries to sad customers in Detroit Lions jerseys talking about the glory days. What's amazing is RadioShack has the same amount of locations as Panera and Chipotle combined, and together they sell the same amount of electronics. I predict RadioShack will be a business we are nostalgic for and read about in history books we order from Amazon. Thank you for watching Ahead of the Times, predicting the news since 2016. Please subscribe, share, and tune in next week to stay truly ahead of the times.